Hello guys, welcoming you all. Today we are going to see about multiple figures in MATLAB graphics from Computational Physics Unit 5. Combine multiple plots. This example shows how to combine plots in the same axis using the whole function and how to create multiple axes in a figure using the tile layout function. Combine plots in same axis. By default, new plots clear existing plots and reset axis properties such as the title. However, you can use the hold on command to combine multiple plots in the same axis. For example, plot two lines and a scatter plot. Then reset the whole state to off. Here we see about the command x-axis is equal to line space 0, 10, 50. y1 is equal to sin x. Plot x comma y1. Title combine plots. Hold on. y2 is equal to sin x by 2. Plot x comma y2. y3 is equal to 2 star sin x. Scatter x y3. Hold off. We get we get the result in combined plots. When the whole state is on, new plots do not clear existing plots or reset axis property such as the title or axis label. The plot cycle through color and a line style based on the color order and line style order. Properties of the axis. The axis limits and tick values may adjust to accommodate new data. Display multiple axes in a figure. You can display multiple axes in a single figure by using the tile layout function. This function creates a tile chart layout containing an invisible grid of tiles over the entire figure. Each title can contain an axis for displaying a plot. After creating a layout, call the nextFile function to place an axis object into the layout, then call a plotting function to plot into the axis. For example, create two plots in a 2 by 1 layout. Add a title to each plot. Command x is equal to line space 0, 10, 50. y1 is equal to sin x. y2 is equal to ran 51. Tile layout 2, 1. Percentage top plot. Next tile plot x comma y1. Plot 1. Bottom plot. Next tile scatter x comma y2. Title plot 2. Here we obtain the result from plot 1 and plot 2. Create plot spanning multiple rows or column. To create a plot that span multiple rows or column, specify the span argument when you call next file. For example, create a 2 by 2 layout. Plot into the first two tiles, then create a plot that spans one row and two columns. Command x is equal to line space 0, 10, 50. y1 is equal to sin x. y2 is equal to ran 51. Percentage top two plots. Tiled layout 2 comma 2. Next tile plot x comma y1. Next tile scatter x comma y2. Then plot that spans. Next tile 1, 2. y2 is equal to ran 50 comma 1. Plot x y2. Here shows the result. Then modify axis appearance. They modify the axis appearances by setting properties on each of the axis objects. You can get the axis objects by calling the nextTile function with an output arguments. You also can specify the axis object as the first input arguments to a graphics function to ensure that the function targets the correct axis. For example, create two plots and assign the axis objects to the variables axis 1 and axis 2. Changes the axis font size and axis color for the first plot. Add grid lines to the second plot. Command x is equal to line space 0, 10, 50. y1 is equal to sin x. y2 is equal to ran 50, 1. tile layout 2 comma 1. Percentage top plot axis 1 is equal to next tile plot axis 1 x y 1. Title axis 1 plot 1 axis 1 font size is equal to 14 axis 1 x color is equal to red. Bottom plot axis 2 next tile scatter axis 2 x comma y2. Title axis 2 plot 2 grid axis 2 on. This was the results. Now control spacing around the tiles. You can control the spacing around the tiles in a layout by specifying the padding and the tile spacing properties. For example, displaying 4 plots in 2 by 2 layout. Command x is equal to line space 0 comma 30, y1 is equal to sin x, y2 is equal to sin x by 2, y3 is equal to x by 3, y4 is equal to x by 4. Percentage create plots. T is equal to tile layout 2 comma 2 next tile plot x comma y1 next tile plot x comma y2 next tile plot x comma y3 next tile plot x comma y4. Here shows the various results. Reduce the spacing around the perimeter of the layout and around each tile by setting the padding and the tile spacing properties to compact. Command tile spacing compact T tile spacing compact. This was the result. Display shared title and axis label. You can display a shared title and shared axis labels in a layout. Create a 2 by 1 layout T, then display a line plot and a stream plot. Synchronize the x-axis limits by calling the line axis function. Command x1 is equal to line space 0 20 100, y1 is equal to sin x1, x2 is equal to 3:17, y2 is equal to ran 1 15. Percentage create plots. T is equal to tile layout 2 comma 1 axis 1 is equal to next tile plot axis 1 x1 y1 axis 2 is equal to next tile stream axis 2 x2 y2. Percentage link the axis link axis axis 1 axis 2. This shows the result. Add a shared title and shared axis labels by passing T to the title, X label and Y label functions. Move the plots closer together by removing the X axis stick labels from the top plot and setting the tile spacing property of T to compact. Command percentage add shared title and X labels. Title T my title, X label T X values, Y label T Y values. Percentage move plots closer together. X tile labels axis 1 T tile spacing is equal to compact. This was the result. Thanking you.